As promised, he still exists without control of your form. You remain sentient. Speak.
I don't recognize this place.
I hid it from you. You didn't have any knowledge of this while you were unconscious. I needed to construct the body in secret. You should thank our humble donator for providing us one.
What do you do?
You know him. He used to be well known here. His name is Calerenzo.
Calerenzo?
He lived on the outskirts of Spawn, isolated and alone. He stayed within his wooden and basalt fortress for safety. It is rare for him to leave it. He may be tired from being stuck in the same place. I've been watching him for some time now. During the day, he would take a stroll through Spawn. He is a sorry sight, a piece of history forgotten and unrecognizable. He lost that spark after being exiled. He's nothing more than a hermit of information. Information that couldn't fall into the wrong hands. I saw him staring at the catalyst of K, an accumulation of hope and a mother's love. This is K's resting place, a reminder of the past for Calerenzo. Calerenzo may as well be sentimental about the past, those pranks and adventures of his. This was an opportunity to gain his knowledge, and an ally to fight against Q. He will have to make a choice. If he wants to live a purposeful life or fade into obscurity permanently.
It was a quiet night. At one extinguished light, a fog fell over Spawn, his grayscale view, blocked by dark oak logs. Just out of sight, his seasonary fright. In the forest they stalked, haunting a lone palm, their glowing gaze, a shadowy figure looms, masked by trees, their prey will face their doom, or be freed soon. His end is near, a final visit for whom? Embracing the silence, a farewell concession began, before it was met with violence once again. In the end, it was a quiet night.
I have been watching for a while. I heard the tales of your various adventures. You're Calerenzo, the only TV head left in Spawn. I'm here to give you an offer of redemption, per se. I will need your support to succeed in my quest.
Always appreciate a fan, but unfortunately for both of us, I'm not in the supporting business anymore.
Are you not willing to help those in need? I want to protect the overworld. It's my home just like anyone who lives here. But there are unseen threats in this world, and I want to use the opportunity, while I still can, to gain your services. With your cooperation, you'll be able to make amends, to make a name for yourself. You'll be a hero to Spawn.
Redemption, helping those in need, making amends, a hero. For someone who claims to know so much about me, you truly know so little. I already made a name for myself, and I promise you, nobody will forget it.
You gained the name of being unstable. You haven't noticed it yet, there's not much value in your name alone. At most, you became a liability who tortured someone with lava. That doesn't sound like a heroic deed, now does it? You are already forgotten, and you failed to realize that. No wonder you're isolated and alone. Your name is meaningless. You're just one of many who participated in the Wither War. And what about their names? Are they remembered? Have there been any statues erected in their image around Spawn? None of that matters for what is about to come. There is no meaning in those actions since the threat is still alive.
That's what you don't understand. I'm more than just a name now. I'm an idea. My legacy lurks wherever mischief flourishes, and that can never be forgotten. But your words did have some truth to them. I am isolated and alone. And would you like to know the greatest benefit of that? Nobody would think of searching here for an unfortunate soul who happened to tangle the wrong TV head's cables. You got a lot of nerve speaking to me like that, but who knows? You might just be more insane than me. And that means something coming from Calerenzo of all people.
It's logical. You are one of the people who is isolated from the rest of Spawn with a high probability of retaining knowledge of Quiver. Gathering intelligence is what I need from you, and your hand in the upcoming battle ahead. There's nothing here beyond this point in your life, and you have no other purpose from what I can see. It's a simple choice for you. If you cooperate, you'll live, and if you don't, I'd rather not go down that line of decisions. This is for the best interest of Spawn.
As much as I'd love to put my hand back on the table just like the old times, my time in the spotlight is come and gone. I'm not the healthiest person to keep one company, you must know. Didn't your mom and dad teach you that too much screen time will turn your brain to mush? I mean, just look what it did to me. I'm perfectly happy here, so I'm going to have to decline. Don't let the peace and quiet hit you on the way out.
I tried to do it his way when it comes to peaceful negotiations. I don't remember much of my family. I had to linger on and obtain knowledge until I find what I seek. We cannot relate when it comes to these terms, nor do I feel any empathy for you. This is good. I prefer this way. This is how the world has always been. It would be unfair, so I give you a head start. You should run like your life depends on it.
Why should I run? My whole life, I've been running, fighting, causing trouble, and wreaking havoc on anyone brave enough to call this land home. I've been saving this for a rainy day. I want to spend my final moments here feeling recharged and replenished like the good old days. If you came here for a fight or a good chase, you're going to be disappointed. I've been chasing my own legends my whole life, and I'm finally ready to accept I'm not going to catch up with it, as it's already outgrown me in every way, and I couldn't be more proud.
I don't have time for this. I'll just end you now.
You must think you can rewrite anyone's story now, huh? Mr. Mysterious kills Calerenzo and saves Spawn. Well, I got news for you, pal. Everyone thinks they're gonna end up on the silver screen as some big star. But just you wait until the final cut, and you'll realize people like me will always have creative control over people like you. If you're gonna kill me, you could have at least done it right the first time. Wait, it's you? My program's going to be cut by...
He could have chosen the alternative, yet he decided this was the best. I believe he wanted to die, and I gave him what he desired. I ended Calerenzo that night, and he was useful to me whether he was dead or alive. His corpse served a purpose. His design was the template for your newly constructed body, and without him, you won't be able to take that form. Your original form was damaged after all those obstacles you had to face. I find it foolish when you sacrifice yourself to save another. You are my most valuable asset, and the only ally I can trust. I will not lose you. I had to take precautions in case you had died in battle. Without that totem, your soul will have been destroyed or consumed. You must have a plethora of questions for me. But for now, you will have to rest until your body is completed.
Wait, don't go. Don't leave me here alone. Wow, this was big cinema. Hey, Doc. Doc,
What?
come here.
What happened?
Look, the end credits are here.
But why are we here? We weren't even in the video.
Probably because we are in this universe.
Fair point.
I think the end credits are ending.
Oh yeah. Quick, do something spooky. Spooky time?
Success 20, 4B6E, Success 77, 2E,